2, 1. Hey, everybody. What's happening? I want to let you know that we're doing more news videos, short ones, on the other channel, SFTP News. And if you go to the description box below, you can check it out. You can check it out right now. We actually made a short video today. Don't worry, the weekend wrap-up is still in effect. You'll see it anywhere between Friday and Saturday. That's all I have to say. Let's start the goddamn show. Let's do it.
The clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to
Why are you getting everybody banned in Fortnite?
Why did that start?
They're all street snipers.
Just let me go.
It's right. The first one happened like a week ago.
How did that
and
happen?
There's this new.
What the fuck? Today we're doing the interview. Hi. That got all types of fucked up. Today I got my news team with me. Raging Max has been here before. He played Caboth. Isn't that right, Raging Max?
What's up?
And
Yeah, that's right. Bad person.
Yes, so we all... God, it's almost been a year since we did that, right?
Hell yeah, it's been like January.
Yeah. And times have changed dramatically. Now...
Oh yeah.
Good person! Now he's a good person.
Yeah.
And Kairu from England. And what's your problem in life, Kairu?
I'm autistic.
Yeah, that's why you're on the news team. Welcome aboard, and feel free to comment. We're gonna watch and go over the Ninja interview. Did you guys watch it live by any chance?
Yes. I watched after it
Part
premiered.
I watched the chat. It didn't seem like it was going. I didn't read the comments, but I did watch the chat, and I saw a lot of L's. I don't know if that means anything or not. I don't think Ninja came off all that well. I think he doubled down the stupidity. But I only watched it once. Had a few in me when I did, so I can look at this in a new way. So I'm gonna try to give Ninja the benefit of the doubt. Oh fuck it, no I'm not. And we'll all do this together. You, me, the fuckheads, Squiggles, and Nikita, Doug. Keemstar panders to the popular. Yeah, you'll cut your own fucking throat if you're not popular, huh? No more friendship with him, huh? Not that fucking... I mean, God, didn't he just pass 1 million? I don't know. I really don't want to go and get into the Kavos thing. I'm not really terribly... whatever. I hope things work out for Kavos and everything like that. He's allowed to criticize whoever the fuck he sees fit. And he's his own man. He doesn't have to do it... Creamstar tells him. I just was contacted by another YouTuber that told me that Keem asked him to make a video on me.
Big surprise.
Yeah. He told him to go fuck. So here we go, and let's watch the Ninja interview from yesterday, and we'll.
Oh, really quick! I was going to announce to everybody.
If you did not know, my real name is Ninja.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I thought you'd have the Wings of Redemption shit on deck.
That's on standby for later.
Oh, okay, here we go. Ninja, Keemstar, Dramaalert yesterday. Go.
I can't get away from it. Roll it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Ninja on the line. Ninja, why are you getting everybody banned in Fortnite?
Isn't that crazy? There's no validity to any of these accusations. Let's start it off with a joke. Nobody really hates you. It's just a handful of people. They're making something out of nothing. Be my friend. Be my friend. Be my friend. Be my friend. Banks is my friend. He's rich. Can you be my friend? All right.
You want a G Fuel flavor?
You know, G Fuel. I'll get you free G Fuel for life.
Ninja, please join Phase.
I can hook you up with Banks. Yeah, just don't go to restaurants with him. Here we go.
Because they're all stream sniping me, Keem. I can't get away from it.
No, that never happened, Ninja. You don't bitch about stream sniping. You used to bitch about H1 days, to be honest with you. Oh, that doesn't happen. It's all a big joke. I'm owning it. Look, listen. Wonderspoon, let's get right into the news. All right, here we go.
So there's two incidents, right? The first one happened like a week ago, and then there's this new one. Let's talk about the first one real quick.
Oh yeah, the first one. I'm playing squad. Some random guy builds up above me, snipes me, kills me immediately. I had some drinks. I was, it was after dark mode. I was straight raging, trolling, in full blown troll mode. And say I'm gonna get the guy banned. He's a stream sniper.
He is really saying it was troll mode.
Yeah, but you legit reported him.
You
His
reported
excuse
him.
is that his after-hours streams are his old toxic behavior.
These guys are perfect for each other. Whenever they get caught nailed doing something, they can always just pass it off to trolling. They're made for each other. I was in full blown troll mode. Oh, horseshit. Horseshit. You use the evidence of the guy emoting as justification to as you said, do everything you can to get this guy banned. That's full blown troll mode, or are you just really not that funny?
I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice.
All right, here we go.
For all this stuff, and it was definitely out of line, 1,000,000%. But I was just
Wait a minute. Why was it out of line? You're still trolling. I'm echoing through you, fake gay retard. Hey.
Yeah, well, I fixed
I'm
it.
echoing you. Okay, good. Fix it. If it was just a troll, then there's nothing to apologize for. Or are you apologizing for the trolling? Then is it a big deal or is it not a big deal? Doesn't make any sense.
being over the top. The guy did not get banned, but he ended up posting, videos and tweets and comments, and literally kept posting, leaving comments on my tweets, like throughout the next week on Dr. Lupo's tweets, trying to just be like, oh, well, maybe it's a stream sniper, like just trying to ride it as long as possible.
Right.
And I'm like, dude.
Well, to be fair, I think from his standpoint, it might be fair to do that. You know what I mean? Because you have such a big platform.
Yeah, and that's a reasonable point, Keem. And it also shows that he's not sorry. Look, he tried to milk it. He tried to do that. Tried to delegitimize a legitimate complaint. I mean, who are you kidding? And Keem is trying to help him here. He's trying to get him off. It's a legitimate complaint. When you have, a video gaming megalomaniac that thinks that freaks out when he doesn't get his skin, or a skin isn't made in his likeness or name or stuff like that.
Always first to the top.
Yeah. Keem will get Ninja G Fuel flavor, but Keem won't swallow. Plus, he can't get that Fortnite skin.
Ninja's on Dramaalert with his hands up.
So it really shows you the duality of his explanation right off the bat. It's a joke. It's not a joke. It's not that serious. Yeah, the guy was legitimate, but he illegitimately complained about it. Let me tell you something. How the fuck are you going to get people to know that Ninja is actually, abusing the system without making some noise? Like, how do you do that? Does anybody else know in the chat? Is there any other way to get... How does it get to this level? How is Ninja held accountable unless you make a noise? So are we going to measure the amount of noise that this guy made, whether it's appropriate, and then it goes to milking? Well, I don't know. I think that's subjective. I think it's extremely subjective. I don't think this guy gives a fuck. And I think he thinks he's Ninja and you're not. I think I said that last night. So I guess I was. Am I drunk then or was I drunk now?
I'm smart.
Yeah. Fuck off.
I'm not gonna say it was a stupid move. If
But
you're trying to get people to notice you, for sure.
But in his...
Yeah, and I'm not trying to make it a stupid move. Like, it's smart. Like, he's trying to make it sure the only reason this guy was doing this is a red herring bullshit. The only reason this guy was doing this is for other reasons. He didn't really care about being banned. He just wanted to hurt me. It's all about me. I don't have my skin. Everything's about him. This is the most self-centered guy I think I've ever come across.
In this case,
I don't know
you were wrong in that case.
Yeah,
And you apologized.
absolutely.
You apologized on your stream. You made a public apology. Now there's another instance.
The public apology actually made things worse because it was of this vein. It was like, I'm sorry, bud. Kind of like this whole interview.
Incidents where you're not guilty at all. Explain
Yeah.
the second one.
Oh, this one's my favorite, dude. So the same person who started that stream sniping post on Reddit. The same guy makes another post of a fabricated ban. Literally, some dude changes his name to match a guy I reported like a month ago for having quote unquote higher ping. Total troll, by the way. Some dude gets that guy's name or changes his name to that guy's account and then gets a ban on that account and then says that my report got him banned.
Now, that is fucked. There's no doubt about it.
No, but what was he saying the troll was? The report or the higher ping?
The troll guy changed his name to make it seem like Ninja banned him for the high ping. Here's the thing with this. Like, everything he thinks or is claiming that people are mad at him for, and then he kind of like strawmans it by saying, look, this is a ridiculous thing to be mad at you for. This thing was fake. That's not why they're mad at you. They're not mad at you because some fucking douchebag ran a hoax to try to hurt your reputation. They're mad at you on how you're handling it. They're mad at you because of the evasion. And here's another thing about that hoaxed event, which it clearly was. It is wrong, and he should be protected from that by the community. But you still reported that guy. I mean, it probably was a joke at some level, but you're Ninja. And there's no way to tell whether you're actually mad at somebody or you're actually legitimately reporting them because you just always can go back and say it was a troll. The duality is real.
Yeah. And remember, like after the first report, he threatened to report him for the second time. And it's like leave the game or else I'll report you again.
Yeah, who could believe that? I was full Joel mode, but I was drunk, but it wasn't really nothing. But then the guy made a big deal out of it. This is horse shit.
They basically, I mean, I was looking at it. It has 44,000 upvotes on Reddit. This huge thing, and trust me, I know from past experience, Reddit will put out some false information about you, and it'll stay there forever.
Right.
But Epic themselves responded to that post and said, hey, look, these are two different accounts. The guy just switched them to kind of frame you. And I don't think the public knows that. Like, you're still getting a ton of hate over this.
It won't go away, man.
How do you...
Why don't you retweet Tipster's video? He did a fair video about you.
That sounds familiar.
Why am I still getting hate?
Yeah, you didn't put Ninja's voice in that.
The problem is whether or not they got banned as a result of the reports. He still reported them.
He still reported them. He's still abusing the system. And yeah, it's like he probably sees it as like, look, just if I report him, it's not. I think the only one that looks good out of this is Epic because they seem to be pretty even-handed. I get the feeling they don't like him either. I have a feeling this guy is extremely demanding offline. And I think the G1 skin, I think that they were deliberately fucking with him. I changed my mind. I know that contradicts what I said during the stream last week, but I think they were deliberately fucking with him. But one thing that Epic looks like, they look like they're even-handed. They're not taking his reports because he probably makes a lot of them any more seriously than anybody else's. And maybe at some level he knew that, and that's what makes it a prank. But I mean, people see that shit. They're like, what the fuck? I don't even do that. It's like he wants to be the big guy, but he doesn't want the big guy weight that goes with it, And he doesn't understand when he looks at a screen and says, wow, that's a good skin. Has nothing to do with me. It's like a chalkboard on a fucking wall. And then he just doesn't sound sincere when he apologizes.
Literally.
How do you feel about that?
He's 27, too. God damn. He's in the army by now.
Yeah, it's not going to go away, man. I made a tweet this morning. Dr. Lupo tweeted, literally that the guy...
Well, it's going to go away now. And that's not what I see people bitching about you. And now it's on Dramaalert.
You just said, right? And I'm like, it's funny because 44,000 people upvoted this post, but I guarantee you that everyone who saw this, less than half of them are going to know that it was fake.
Welcome to the life of a public figure, you crying bitch. You're talking to a guy that said that I don't pay my child support with absolutely no evidence and never made any attempt to take it back. You're talking to a guy who I have on tape that was talking to, at a time, an underage kid, telling him to say that he was getting blowjobs from another girl besides his woman, right, to plant it on me so I would report it so it would discredit me. Stop the point, bitch. Kavos is a real fuckhead and new Twitch subscriber. I wonder if that's real Kavos. You're talking about a guy. You're talking about a guy that has gotten tons of stories wrong, and if he doesn't like it, he doesn't go out his way to correct it. This is the life of a public figure. This sucks. Nerd City's had stuff said about him. He's in the chat right now. I've had stuff. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my God! Nobody will believe it. This shit isn't hurting you. It's your attitude. Your attitude's hurting you. I mean, my God.
I mean, so I'm gonna, no matter what, right? Damage done, dude. The guy made a false complete.
Yeah, I mean, Doug. Yeah, could you? You think you could handle Keemstar in your chat every fucking day, saying lousy shit about you, your family? You think you could handle that? Well, you think my wife likes hearing that I'm no fucking good and I don't contribute? That's who you're talking to. That's who you're getting help from. Another thing I want to point out, I saw this this thing that he got. Now, I think I will bring Kavos up because now he's really starting to irritate the shit out of me. Let's see if I can find this thing where that stupid fax post. I can't believe I didn't fucking save that one because it's irritated me more and more as the day went on. You know what? And I'm gonna dig it. I'm gonna dig it up. I don't give a shit. I'm going through the when he got into it with Kavos. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the Twitter videos.
Is that in the post or is that in the chat? Because I got to show the people this.
It's in the the new chat I created.
Gnome versus person.
Oh, it's a gnome versus person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The drama gnome is upset.
Yeah, I mean, look at this right here. All right. This guy writes, Keem, you're turning in on your friend Cabo so you can suck off Ninja. Somebody's got their head on straight. Ninja doesn't care about you. He doesn't gain anything from you. Actually, he does. You're wrong. He gains a shield. Stop cloud chasing. Recognize Ninja for his toxic hypocrite he's been lately. Well, logic only works if Ninja is not my friend, but he is.
Wasn't he on Mom's Basement?
Ninja has never done anything but support me. Facts. I think I read this wrong. And then fucking what's his name went out. I read this. I read this wrong. Actually, I thought he said facts in a different context. Not facts. You still acted like a fool on the stream with a foolish apology, regardless if a child is banned or not. You claimed openly to be switching content to be more brand friendly. But follow it up by showcasing wrathful behaviors, regardless if it's 1 minute or 7 hours. Bless. That's Now I don't like when nobody gets involved with my dramas, but but this is it. You know, I mean, they're concentrating on this other stuff and what Ninja.
I mean, and he brought up a good point.
Well, and another thing is
complete fabrication.
there is,
Slandered my name, framed the whole thing, right? And it worked. I'm getting a bunch of hate on every single social media. People calling me, oh, maybe you should get him banned, dude. LOL. Yo,
are you losing fans from this?
Are you really fucking bitching about that? You got memed? You're the biggest fucking guy on the net and you got memed? Are you seriously bitching about that? Are you kidding me? You got memed.
Did you hear that?
You didn't think Cabos ever got memed?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, this is Wings of Redemption with money. Hands down.
Young, thin Wings of Redemption.
Did you hear that he was banning subscribers for saying streams for typing stream sniping in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, he's banning subscribers. Oh, what about Ligma? Didn't he run around banging people for that, even though it was a harmless joke? That probably could help.
Yeah, he did.
Getting memed is not always the worst things in the world. The worst thing in the world. It's not terrible. And he's there pissing. This guy who last April made well over $1 million in a 1 month period is pissing and moaning about being memed on the internet. The top guy, really probably the most famous guy on both platforms besides Poods. Amazing, absolutely fucking amazing.
Slandered my name, framed the whole thing, right? And it worked. I'm getting a bunch of hate on every single social media. People calling me, oh, maybe you should get him banned, dude. LOL. Yo,
are you losing fans from this? You think?
I don't know if I'm losing fans from that specifically, but I mean, all of this just ties to like right now where I'm at this high point in gaming and streaming that I've had subscribers over 2 years long in my chat be like, LOL, why am I even subbed to you? You make so much money unsubbing. And they've been like supporting my channel for 2 years. Like that's the point I'm at where like it makes.
And you think that has everything to do with the hoax and not your behavior. Pete, look. People taking streams, they're gamers. They hate fucking guys like you that flag people. They can't tell. You come off like you don't appreciate shit. You come off like you can't. That's another one that gets you killed online. Not being able to take criticism. It's a shot from the point, bitch. Corinne now's a real fuckhead. Twitch, what the fuck? Welcome. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, this is all about like this is a big poor me job. That's the advantage he has. Guy who tweeted. It's that Keemstar will display this 27-year-old temper tantrum. Poor thing.
It makes no sense.
And I got into the Costas Crazy seems to be sticking up for him. They're not mad at him for farting on stream or cursing a couple years ago or anything like that. They're mad at him because of this. This is the problem. Poor me. Are you kidding me? No one is more blessed.
This tipped it off.
Yeah,
because
this is what tipped it off.
been building for a long time.
It's been building for a while. He doesn't come off like he appreciates it. That's the problem.
Man, like you have a completely different industry. I'll go in.
Real quick, I just want to say, I announced on Twitter that, I was covering this story on you, right? But, you couldn't tell which angle I was going with my tweet. And all the response, not all, but most of the responses were like, yeah, Rip Ninja, new one. There's this weird like hate train that's
like you don't understand why? I mean, are you so fucking dishonest? There's no way that you don't understand why he's getting hate. There's none, zero, zip. No chance. None.
Building against you, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. But I'll let you continue.
Yeah, it's.
I don't get that. What a fucking cocksucker. God damn, that's disgusting. I don't get it. You're such a great guy.
Team obviously knows what's going on.
This jackass telling me that I suck my guest's ass. Holy fuck. Because like 2 years ago, unfortunately.
Gets himself.
Rice gum, welcome aboard. Is that guy going to send me a bunch of Twitch? Thank you, by the way. Is that who is that? Core Master. Shush. Yes, I see you. Core Master likes to buy. Ninja subscribed to me, by the way. Really? She subscribed to my Twitch channel.
The gaming industry, this is something that I've always, it's weird, man, because I feel like every other industry, including like mainly the rap industry, but also sports, like no one replies and doesn't support someone because they just signed a big deal, right?
Ninja, Tommy C would never wear my Ninja bandana merch. This is an interesting bad point he's making. Listen to this.
It's the gaming industry. This is something that I've always, it's weird, man, because I feel like every other industry, including like mainly the rap industry, but also like sports, like no one replies and doesn't support someone because they just signed a big deal, right?
Are you fucking joking? I admit that's stupid to not to like somebody because they're making tons of dough. You probably should be happier, but most people are. Most people are fucking a bunch of bitches. But have you ever picked up a sports page in New York? Oh, they'll tell you right there. They'll say this guy's making too much money, and that guy. I don't know how many times I heard athletes are overpaid, even though they generate billions and they get a couple million from it. Are you kidding me? Hey, case closed. You can't take criticism. You can't handle this. You're not the guy. It's unfortunate because I thought you were. And that's why I flipped. Look, yesterday my narrative was, look, no one's been in this position before. Give the kid a break. But now, to me, he's just running the Keemstar so he can continue to act like an asshole. Are you kidding me? Athletes take shit all the time for the fucking amount of money they make. Oh, you're talking about the diehard, drooling, fucking dick-licking fans. No, they don't care how much money you make. Not everybody is your fan. Not everybody has to be your fan. Are you kidding me? We all have to be like 10 years old and worship your feet. Otherwise, we're bad. Get the fuck out of here. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. I think the guy is an obnoxious prick. I'm absolutely aggravated because he doesn't appreciate shit. I don't care how much money he fucking makes. It's a goddamn straw man anyway. You're trying to everything is a red herring and a straw man. Get away from the fact that you're running around banning people.
First to the top.
Keemstar, hey Ninja, I'll wear your bandana and fuck that Tommy C guy. There you go.
LeBron
Is this the most heinous?
This is one of the worst interviews I've ever said. This is
No,
worse.
listen to what he says right here. This is the worst part of it.
Really? Well, I'll go back a little.
No one replies and doesn't support someone because they just signed a big deal, right? LeBron signs a big deal. No one's like, I'm not going to support LeBron anymore. He makes enough money. I'm not buying his jersey.
Are you kidding me?
Pretty sure a bunch of fucking people burned LeBron's Cleveland jerseys when he went to L.A.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I remember that. Remember that stupid thing he did called the decision? He took tons of heat for that. So did ESPN. Are you joking? What planet are you from? You are the most unself-aware prick on the platform. You deserve all of this. All of this. It's a shot from the point, bitch. Mr. Beast, thanks for subbing. Why don't you, I don't know, hit the donation button.
Got 50 grand.
That's the real Mr. Beast, by the way. By the way, that's one of my good fans who's buying fucking famous Twitch streamers subs and YouTubers, which is funny as hell. Thank you so much.
Like rappers take literally the entire goal is to like clout and show off as much money as possible. 15 cars, new house.
You're not in that business. Start rapping then.
I don't know. Last time he did that, he got in trouble.
If I was a rapper, nobody would make fun of me. If I was a rapper, you sound like my kid. Ugh. Yes, he's 2. I swear, if I played this for my 10-year-old daughter, she'd throw up. She would never do the pon again, which she used to do, by the way. Mr. Beast would never donate that kind of money to me, and I'll tell you why. Because Keemstar would yell at him.
Stacks on stacks on stacks, going to the club, spend $1 million, blah. And everyone is still just like, yeah, man, spend $1 million, stacks on stacks, like buying their albums, still supporting them. They have the pictures of them on Instagram, just decked out.
Why can't that be me? All I am is a gamer and make millions a month playing video games, and I'm not like LeBron or XXXTentacion. I mean, what the fuck, dude?
And like some of the iciest chains, and it gets like 2 million likes, right? But if I posted something like that, right, or any other YouTuber or something,
you're held to a different standard. Grow up and deal with it. How about that? It sucks. Men and women have to do different things because they're held to different standards, and sometimes it sucks and it's unfair. Yes, there's some parts of your job that are definitely unfair. We could agree with that. But you're not going to change it by acting like a fucking entitled millennial.
Someone who makes a decent living gaming and streaming, like, they'll just be like, sell out, like, just, you know what I mean? Like, it blows my mind.
A couple years ago,
you could ignore it.
Probably about 4 years ago, maybe even longer. I don't know. Optic Gaming was like the #1 team in Call of Duty. They had pretty much all the fans in COD esports at the time. And something changed, right?
Carolina Blood, who's that? Oh, no, that's the regular file. Thanks for subbing.
Where like they hit this peak and they couldn't go any higher with the fan base. So people just started turning against them. And I feel like it's kind of like the same thing with you right now. And I remember Hex came out and said this famous line. He said, "Don't hate on success or success will hate on you." And I feel like that was the turning point.
So everybody shut up. Shut the fuck up and don't criticize him. SSF Sniper Wolf, welcome. Big fan. I think Nerd City's full of shit. I don't think you've ever altered one photo. I think you're a perfect woman. Sniper Wolf.
Hell no, dude. I mean, come on. Like...
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. I mean, that's all it says, And oh, by the way, that's a really good quote. If you're constantly pissing and moaning about people that are more successful than you, why don't you try what they're doing and learn from them instead of saying, but again, that's not why people have a problem with Ninja.
And that's what I see here. You know, I don't see you do like obviously the first incident with the guy, you were wrong, but honest mistake, you apologize. The guy got tons of clout over it.
What's that guy's name? That got tons of clout?
IC5 or something.
Yeah.
It's like IC5 or something
it's
like that.
Fleeting fame. That's nothing. That's like one day.
And I don't get it and I don't understand it. What do you
Yes, you do. And if he was your enemy, you'd really understand it. And you'd also have some speculation to go along with it.
think the future's going to be for Ninja?
Well, we're going to become good friends, and I'm going to keep acting like a total asshole. I'm going to run to you every time. And then we're going to make it seem like it's everybody else's problem, not mine. Sound like a good plan?
Do you think this will turn around, or do you think, like, I don't know?
Absolutely, man. I mean, it'll, you know, I've had a bunch of conversations with my friends, and we all know, like, these trends, they usually always die down. Especially if I stop giving, you know, more ammunition to fuel the fire.
These people won't
Wait,
be
I'm
into me
reloading.
if I stop fucking up.
No, at the end of the day.
We don't care about your shit excuses.
Yeah, about your face.
Lack of self-awareness in this guy. Oh, my
It's
God.
just unbelievable. Oh my God. That's the smartest thing he said, but it contradicts everything he just said. And then just the fact of going on Dramaalert. I mean, it's just hysterical. The guy's a walking contradiction. Oh my God. I'm so waiting for that tweet. You're only doing this for the views. Remember I said that.
Right.
But you just continue to do amazing and better things, man. Like, you have no, like, people don't even know, man. Like, the amount of incredible things that are coming in the next.
He sounds like Banks. Chaos Sex. I love that guy. I haven't heard from Jimmy in a long time. Chaos Silencer.
4 months, 5 months, it's gonna blow people's minds. It's so ahead of just streaming and gaming now that, like, this stuff is just more of an annoyance than anything. Like, I'm just trying to continue to do big things, and you know, Fortnite's amazing, gaming streaming's amazing, but we're taking.
Did you hear about Fortnite's competition, Beautiful Destruction? Have you heard about that? I don't know.
This whole ninja thing to next level, man.
Now, everyone kind of knows that, you know, you're a little bit of a different person, but when Fortnite came around, you had a bunch of young fans. So
you're a little bit of a different person? I guess.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit!
You're a little bit of a different... I love Ninja streams. I really enjoy it. I like doing the pong with my daughter. I think he was great during H1 and PUBG days. I always thought he was flawed, but, you know, basically a good guy. But I hate when people, you changed. I probably did change myself when I got a little bit of an audience. But I got to be honest with you. This is either I didn't read you correctly, because I'm hearing that you went back to what you were when you started, like when you were a teenager. Or your fans are begging you to go back and stop being this rich prick, and that's really what it comes down to. And when I say rich prick, I don't mean it because you have the money. It's because how you hold the money, if you know what I'm saying.
So you kind of changed your content a little bit so it would be appropriate for them, right?
Of course.
What advice would you give to inspiring streamers or inspiring content creators?
This is good. If I remember this, iDubbbz, welcome. Why don't you make that content cop your old promise? Well, you didn't promise that I told you to make.
Content,
dude. Just first of all, man, make better content. Than
this is. I want to point this out because I fucked this up. But would you inspiring streamers? Here you go. Here's the advice.
Would you give to inspiring streamers or inspiring content creators?
Dude, just first of all, man, make better content than the people that if you are bashing them, that you're bashing.
Yeah, look, he makes it about himself again. Leaping Lizard, $5. Keems is sucking so much that this Dramaalert should have been released on Brazzers and that porn site. Like, the first thing he does is what do you think? Like, hey, Ninja, I'm really looking forward to I'm an aspiring content creator. I want to do good. First thing out of his mouth is make better content. Well, no shit. You know, like what do you want to do if you want to win a race? Run faster. I mean, what the fuck?
Get fucking good.
Yeah, get fucking
Turn
good.
heel.
Get good.
Right. I mean, so many people are like, why don't I have more followers, more viewers? Like, I'm like, if you're better than that person, you have a better stream setup, stream quality, all these things, you know what I mean? You'll get that eventually. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you how many times people will be like, why does anyone watch me? You go to their stream, it's like got no overlays, it's like 240p, it's grainy, the gameplay's terrible. It's like, well, that's why no one's watching you, man. You make good content and you'll get the viewers, you'll get there, right?
Right.
Actually, you have to make good content. It's not content making. You're either a fucking gifted, esports guy or not. I mean, I don't know if I could ever be as good as Ninja, even if I had the same start in the same amount of time. I think he has probably gifts, hand-eye coordination that not everybody's born with. So as far as if great gameplay is not making content, great gameplay is just that. It's weird. And it's just so weird how he talks. What do you think about it? How do you inspire kids? Make better content, you little shit. Stop complaining and bitching,
And that's how it always is, man. It's how it always has been. I don't know any person on Twitch or YouTube that makes better content than someone who has millions of subs and like isn't showing or seeing success.
Well, you can't say that about YouTube. You can be an absolute no talent and get lots of subs if there's just something weird about you. So that's wrong. Maybe Twitch. I don't know. Different platform.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I think the most basic thing.
Eggs.
What'd you say? Say it again.
Look at How to Basic. All he did was break eggs on things.
Yeah.
And he became super massively famous.
Well, the editing is. Yeah, so it's not like that's a one-trick pony, and he's still doing it. It still gets millions of views. People still steal from him. I see his shit on I saw his shit on Facebook long before I knew who the fuck he was. I thought it was just some guy on Facebook. I thought it was a guy I friended on Facebook. Apparently, he was stealing his videos.
Millions of
What
subs.
a boomer.
Yeah, well, what do you want? Those are the boomer days.
Right.
And like isn't showing or seeing success.
Well, I think the most basic thing that
God, it's such bullshit too. Like, yeah, your contact's got to be good, but you also got to get a little lucky, and you got to get in the algorithm, and you got to get shouted out. So that's not totally true. It might be true with Twitch, because Twitch, I've noticed, the gameplay's got to be good, or you got to be a super personality, sort of like anything for views.
Advice that you could give someone, and I say this all the time, it's like, this is the entertainment business. You have to be entertaining. Like, that's fundamentally, you have to. And there's so many people that just are just boring. But guys, thank you so much. I don't know why I said guys, but Ninja, thank you so much for coming.
Because you just suck somebody's dick. You're thinking of guys, of course.
I know it's been one of your dreams to come on the show, and one of my dreams to have you, so it happened. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe with those notifications on. Dramaalert Nation now
Dank
over
here.
4 million.
And Tommy isn't going to say these words, but Dank will. What's the motherfucking word, nigga?
Yeah.
I'm your host, FaZe Keemstar.
FaZe Ninja. And that's it. That is unbelievable. Twitch is literally run by booby sneevers. What the fuck is he talking about? That's true. I didn't even think of that. That's why Willie Mack is. You want to talk? All right, I'll tell you. Willie Mack's one of the best commentators on the whole fucking platform, and I mean that. This isn't the first time I'm saying it either. He's one of the best, and he's respected by big guys too.
It'd be better if you had big boobies.
Anybody in this chat in here right now, you got to be nuts if you don't watch Willie Mack. If you want straight up honest shit, and by the way, he ain't afraid to challenge me. I interviewed him. He's a real pain in the ass. I can't, and my news team can't stand working with him. Just kidding. No. You know why he's a pain in the ass? Because you know why he's a pain in the ass? Because he's fucking good at what he does, and he is his own person. So that's a lot of bullshit. You're actually right. The whole thing's booby streamers. That's being born with something to look at.
That's like somebody said that's a cheat code to Twitch.
It's a cheat code. Up, up, down, down, left, right. Booby, booby, booby. Want to take some calls?
Yeah, you got binge wings in the waiting to call.
Waiting to call? Let's see. Glad we don't have the Skype on today. It shows a lot easier when you have to do Skype. So click on join my Discord server and come in. And you can bitch about Ninja, I guess, or defend him. I'll hear you out. What am I missing here? What am I getting wrong? Now, I got not much. I got a little hate on Twitter last night, but yeah. Booby painting on Twitch. That's big. That takes a lot of talent.
Is this the biggest heel turn in esports history?
It's the biggest anime betrayal or fucking whatever they always say. That stupid meme. Binge Wings. You are on the air.
Yo.
What up, brother?
Interview Wings or Redemption, please.
I can't, you fucking jerk off. He says no.
Do it again. Offer him
No,
1,000.
I offered him money. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. He goes, I don't want to talk about trolls for 2 hours. He's another one. He's completely out of his mind.
Come on, you need to interview him, man. We're getting banned in the chat here. We're losing soldiers.
I think Wing says he's just going to stream a little more and get a job and say, fuck all y'all. So enjoy Wing's content while you can. Yeah. Go enjoy Sean. You know what? Get me Sean Ranklin. I'll interview him. Would you like that?
Look here. Look, listen.
There are kids like this guy right here that all he does all day is think about Wings of Redemption and getting his videos. Is that true?
No.
How come you always call in? How come your name is Binge Wings? And that could not be the case. What the fuck?
It's a friend's account.
Oh, fuck. You know why you like Wings? Because you're boring. Wings is more exciting than you. You realize that? Bitch. Jamie Pine Live is a real fucking Twitch. Do you realize that? You make fun of Wings, but you're boring.
What's my favorite kitchen appliance? The refrigerator.
Why are you so boring, Binge Wings?
I'm not. I'm exciting.
Yeah. What did you do? What did you do today that was so exciting?
I ate my banquet meal.
Epic MPD. What's that? I'm gonna have like 100 subscribers.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have
fuck, I did it
Ninja
again.
on the line. Ninja, why?
Fuck off.
Did you know
SFTP
Spider-Man's
ruined my
weapons are
life.
made out of semen? No, I didn't. I doubt that's true.
That was the only caller we had. Mr. Technically Difficult.
Gary, where are you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting a link in the chat.
Yeah,
So
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. So let's go to you, jerk-offs. Kairu, what was your feeling on his performance?
I think he fucked up.
Me too. You want to elaborate?
It's like he spent like 99% of the time going, "Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not me. I'm not to blame."
Yeah.
But I gave them ammunition.
But yeah, I'm not to blame, but I gave them ammunition. Well, then you're to
I'm
blame.
not to blame, but here's the things they're blaming me for that I did.
And I'm sorry, but these guys are milking it. All right.
facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
people are gonna milk anything anytime you fuck up.
Absolutely. Squiggles. Am I being too hard on Ninja? Am I being too hard on Ninja, Squiggles?
Fuck Ninja.
All right. Why don't you like Ninja? He's a good player.
No, XQC is better. At least he owns his toxicity, you know? He owns the fact that he's a twat.
Yeah, he's about to. Yeah, he is. He's actually pretty entertaining.
Oh
too.
my god, when he's out in Ninja.
I think this could be the top of the mountain. The only one place to go now.
How can Ninja be married? What woman would want a child
I
like
don't know.
that?
I hate saying stuff like that. I don't want to say stuff like that.
No,
because-
I'm being serious.
Well, I used to
No.
watch them, and they look like she used to come in and give him drinks and kiss in the forehead.
Yeah,
She looked so
he
proud
married
of
his
him.
mother then. He married his mother.
Well, listen, bitch. I like when my wife brings me a beer. It makes me feel great. What's the matter?
Yeah,
with
that's a different. Yeah, but he married his mommy.
Did I? I guess I did too. I like that stuff. I don't want. My point is, Jacksepticeye, welcome. I can't wait till they see
No, Tyler, you're not allowed to play with the other women.
Top of the morning to
Wait,
you.
we're waiting for PewDiePie to sub next. Come on.
Yeah, I think you already did. You already subbed like 2 days ago when I was playing Red Dead Redemption.
No, cool.
Thank you.
No, Ninja doesn't have a thick skin for this shit. He should get out now.
Apparently, yeah.
He's too thin-skinned, dude.
He's got big things coming up, though. You don't even know. I mean, it's gonna be a bunch of big things about him.
He thinks everyone loves him. He can't stand when he doesn't get someone who's like kissing his ass. He don't.
Yeah,
He's a part of the new globalist agenda.
Yes.
Well, I'm not sub to him. I don't watch his shit. So.
I don't think I could stomach watching his stuff ever again. God, I was subbed to him for like a year.
I think he put too much Red Bull in his whiskey the other day.
Yeah, I know. I think he should stop drinking on stream. I want to start.
Wow.
I want to go out again tonight. Had a great time.
That love Keemstar sucking on the popular guys to keep himself more class.
Yeah, he even freed up some room in the friend bench.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I wonder why. This is even worse than the freaking league.
Cabos got traded to Shop on the Point for 2 draft picks for future considerations of Ninja.
He's trying to carve us for Ninja. It's worth more to him.
Smosh. You know Smosh just subbed me?
Does that make you... Smosh, that's awesome.
Does it make you hot?
Wait, they still exist?
Yeah, on Twitch, no doubt. Either and get Twitch subs.
Well, they have to separate it because Anthony Padilla has to sub separately. Remember, he's not a Smosh anymore.
Yeah. All right, Squiggles. Take care of yourself.
Take care, guys. Have a good show.
You too.
Tommy, how do you feel about this double turn? Like, you know, Cabos is the face now, and Ninja's the heel.
Cabos, are you there? Is Cabos there? In here right now?
He's not in here.
You fucking jerk! You're supposed to. What's the matter with you? You're supposed to go into the act. You dope.
Yeah, Cabos is here.
No.
Why not?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. I just lost it.
I hate you. I hate you. Comrade, you're on the air, sort of. Talk soon or go back to the goddamn waiting to call. I think you chose wisely. General Crow, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, remember when you yelled at Tipster because I got something that he didn't? Well, he got something that I didn't. Are you happy with Tipster now?
I told you. I said I disagreed with Tipster, and I had a little beef with him, but I apologized.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That was nice of you. I appreciate that, by the way. You should.
Hey,
because
if you're wrong, you're
he
wrong.
beat
There's no
our videos.
Everyone has to be
He beat me to the Hoax story Friday or Saturday. So I mean, you got to give him a little credit. He's a good man. He's a good man. What's on your mind, bud?
I was going to say, if Ninja at this point, before he's really peaked fully, is already drinking to excess on stream, there is a big
but do we know? All right, hold on. Back it up. I'm no Keemstar here. Do we know that he's drinking to excess for a fact?
Well, if you need to drink to deal with a stream,
do we
that's
know that
already
he
you using it for coping, isn't it?
Do we know? Shut up. Do we know that? Do we know that he's drinking?
I'm quarter
to
Irish.
cope?
I know where he's coming from.
Do we know that he's drinking to cope? I don't know if that's fair to say, unless we know that for a fact. I don't think he's.
That many viewers and that he isn't amped enough just to play the game. That he needs something to deal with the stress.
God, when you're as good as he and play as much as he does, he's probably amped to play another game, but he can't because then he won't draw the viewers, and his job is to draw viewers because he has to please his sponsors.
Well, that's a right-wingism there, isn't it?
What do you mean?
I want to stop playing COD. I want to stop playing COD.
I don't. Yeah, he probably wants to do something different. I'm sure. I mean, but he did sign up for this shit, and this is what he wanted. He's not handling it well.
Now, Dauntless brought up a good point. How long until Ninja shaves his head and says he needs time off?
Ooh, that's good.
Also, Britney Spears.
I think he does need time off. I swear to God, if he took like a week off or like a vacation, well, I'm taking a vacation soon. Yippee. And comes back and goes, everything I said like before the vacation, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I'm going to make this right. I've been going through some stress, and I'm going to turn this around. I don't want you guys to think for a minute I don't appreciate what I have. So look for a new Ninja. I'm forgiving him like that. because I don't know the stresses he goes to. But to me, the Keemstar interview was a triple down, not a double down. Blair White. Blair White.
Is somebody messing with you?
Sending me a lot of money. I'm not bitching.
Dude, you must have streamed something epic for all these people to be signing up.
Yes, no. It's a friend of mine buying subs, but it's very nice of them. I appreciate it. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to buy subs for people. All right, General. Is there anything else, General Crow?
I think it's weird what he's doing. It doesn't seem to make any sense. He's at the top. Why is he punching down? That's the only problem. It'd be like, it's just wrong.
I think he has a lot.
Everything he's done is wrong.
I think he has a lot. He's probably exhausted, and he's probably so used to having his ass kissed that he doesn't know it's a bubble. Do you remember who's that idiot that was on Bill Maher a couple years ago? Speaking of Bill Maher, oh, by the way, message to Bill Maher: fuck you, you jerk off. You're the reason Trump got elected, not dead Stan Lee, who was a liberal. All right, I'm done. What was I talking about? Oh, Ninja. What was I talking about? Chivago, help me out.
You're talking about Ninja and his fucking bullshit.
Like how he's so used to getting his ass kissed.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was thinking of Bill Maher, too. All right. Who's the idiot that does a really bad job playing Batman, right?
That's everyone who plays that.
Glenn Affleck. Okay, he's the latest bad Batman. All right, there's only one good one, and he wasn't even that good. Does everybody remember about 4 or 5 years ago, he was on the Bill Maher show with Stephen Harris, and Steve Harris is he's a brilliant doctor and a physicist, and he started talking about Islam and all that fucking Ben Affleck had come up with is it's gross, it's racist. And what I realized, and he made an idiot of himself. I mean, he's talking to an educated man. He wasn't talking to a Ku Klux Klan member, and he made a complete moron of himself. And the thing that I took away from it, this is a guy that talks about politics with his friends or probably the people that work for him, and they're constantly they kiss his ass. And then maybe he gets real passionate about something and says, I think that President Obama should. Oh yeah, Ben. But when you get with people that like Sam Harris, did I say it wrong? When you get with people that are not like that, like I don't know, a Sam Harris, you make you look like an asshole. And I think that's what's happening in Ninja here. He's so used to having.
You are talking about a guy that tried to make Batman funny and tried to give Bruce Wayne a sense of humor.
I guess,
doesn't understand the subject.
Yeah, I'm talking about a guy that did that because when he came up with that really horrible idea, there was 20 people saying, "Oh, I never thought of that, Ben." And I think that's what's happening in Ninja.
Bruce Wayne in the comic books never had a personality. He never cracked a joke. He's not even the real character.
We're talking about two different things, Bucko.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about
we're talking. I'm making a metaphor. You're criticizing Ben Affleck.
No, it's the same thing.
No, it's not. All right, General Crow, thanks for the call, bud. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Me, Tobes. Is Tobes here? Has Tobes unfollowed you? Let's put Willie Mack on next. Raw Obama, you're on the air.
Hello, have you heard of the Maddox apology for Max are gay?
What? The Maddox?
He apologized for a joke video.
Maddox did?
Yes.
No, I don't care what happens. I got to be honest. I know today is a more important day that, they didn't rule in his favor, and now he's got to pay Asterios' court costs.
You got to see it. It's pretty funny.
All right. I don't know.
I'll send you the link.
You're one of those guys that wants me to go back in blood sports, don't you?
No.
Because you're always writing me with blood sports stuff and stuff that's just getting me in trouble. Everybody wanted me to go back to stupid. I delivered.
Read the stuff on the bottom. It's his apology.
All right. Not now. What do you mean?
Thank you, Casey Neistat.
No, it's not gonna. That's not gonna work with today's show, bud. Call back when we're doing Shot from the Point Radio or something like that. It's not gonna work with today's show. It's a different crowd, bro. Talk to you later, Obama. Good guy. Ass Drain or whatever your name is. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hey. You better be good.
Not going to be good, but I'm going to talk.
I can't understand you. All right. Willie Mack, he can talk. Willie Mack, you're on the air. Let's finish this up.
Kavos and Keem's falling out is the saddest breakup since Jericho. Dude, I am so. This is the most exciting commentary's been in literally.
Yeah, wow, huh?
Years. Yeah. You got so many of these big players. Like the drama's back in commentary.
Yeah.
And it's no longer about these fucking makeup people or like some fucking Tanacon shit. It's like finally back here, and I'm excited as hell.
You're excited as hell. Do you feel bad?
Yeah,
Well, how do you are not a fan of Kavos. What did you feel about this whole situation?
Hold on. I want to point out I made 2 videos on Kavos.
Okay.
One of them was way too personal because I was just getting into commentary.
All
You
right.
do what you see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any problem with him. I think his content was dangerous at the time because he was saying this doesn't belong on YouTube. Boobs in the thumbnail doesn't belong on YouTube.
Yeah, he's
just doing that over and over. He's not doing that
fuck.
anymore. Right?
No fuckers should sub me.
But he's like he's knocked that shit off, you know? He's like kind of doing like, I don't really think his videos are all that great, but I think he's gotten away from his old self, right?
Mm-hmm.
That bad person's man.
Yeah, I think he did get away from that a little bit. Everybody's telling me his content.
I'd be fucking upset because I remember Kavos' video on Keem when he said like it was kind of shitty for Keem to do that to Deji. It wasn't a big deal. It was like one line in his fucking video, you know?
Yeah, he just wanted to show that he wasn't. I mean, it's got to be difficult for him to be called a Keem dick sucker for so long, you know?
Yeah, and now all out of nowhere, Keem throws you onto the bus and says, unless you make videos like this again, I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, that's essentially you said.
Like, dude, it's such a shitty fucking thing to say.
Yeah, no.
You know?
And
like
it also gives into the fact that he was just an attack dog. And I know Pierce, and I know he doesn't see himself that way. I've seen him that way. But in fairness to Kavos, looking back, he's always punched up. Always.
Yeah.
You got to give him that. He always punches his way up, and that's it.
What he said about Ninja was actually legitimate, though. It wasn't like he was making some crazy abstract claims against him. It's
yeah,
like, no,
but he's got a
being a
business.
dick.
Yeah, but he's got a beautiful destruction tournament to run. That's what I think this is all about. Or
is Beautiful Destruction his game, or is Keem's game?
No, it's not his game, but it's a knockoff, and they're probably trying to attract. He's probably trying to attract Ninja for the tournament because let's face it, Keem runs a much better gaming tournaments than Epic does. Like head and tails better. I mean, the Friday Night Fortnite was at times it was like awesome.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, I never got a chance to catch any of that.
It was fun, man. It's just on too late my time. Otherwise, it was a blast, especially when it got near the end.
I want to see Kavos punch back. I want to see him go back at him.
I don't think he can, because he'll end up like me, bud. I don't.
Why,
wouldn't expect it.
Why would he end up like you though? I don't
because all he's got to do is look salty, and it's all over. You don't appreciate what you have. I think he's handled it good so far.
Not when you got 1 million subscribers like
no,
Kavos
because
does,
I bet 200,000 of them are Keems at least.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope the rest of the commentary community.
Believe me, I made this mistake.
Again.
I thought I was fucking invincible with 30K. No, it's not going to work. He's going to He's already set himself as the victim. This is what used to be. I made you. You don't appreciate it. Now I don't support you. He was laying the trap. Kavos really didn't bite.
Now, with Keemstar, I got a video of him saying the same thing to Scarce, what you just told me, the same thing to Leafy, the same fucking thing to you, right? He does that with everybody. It's a fucking joke at this point.
You making a video on it?
Dude.
Good.
Oh, dude, I'm going to fucking drill him.
Good.
I'm going to drill his ass.
Drill it. Drill that ass.
Woo!
Drill it.
But it's the most exciting commentary it's been in a while.
I agree.
Just because, it's been so tame for so long. And I'm kind of sad that you're pulling yourself out of this, man. I figured you'd be into this shit.
I don't want anything bad to happen to Kavos.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just not making the same mistake.
He's reformed.
I'm reformed. I'm different.
He's reformed.
I'll stick up for him. I'm a counterattacker. I've always really been in some ways. I didn't like myself when I was on offense, dude. I don't like the video that the some of the stuff I said about Grade and Leafy. I look back at that stuff. The few rare times when somebody's playing it in front of me, I cringe. One of the things that really fucking hurt me, Keeman lost 200 subs in a day, and it had everything to do with that fat guy from TK being on. It had nothing to do with me. But for some reason, he thought it was because something I'd said a week earlier about baited, So I'm in a call with Leafy and Clown and Keem, and I'm getting yelled at and judged. And one of the things he said to me, He's never hurt me before, not once, like my feelings. And he said, he said something like, I never liked you because you said those, even though you were sticking up for me at the time, and maybe I looked the other way. He goes, that thing you said about Leafy, about his parents, and about Grade not being one. He took it out of context. Grade not being near kids, making him out to be a pedo, which I didn't do, but he was using that against me. That made me sick. I was embarrassed when you did that. And you know what? That bugged me. Because I felt like the way I saw it, I put it all on the line because he was unwronged. And he didn't appreciate it one fucking bit, So it was that was a changing moment.
But that's
that when I got in a fight with Dom's live, that was a changing moment. Because I was becoming him. So no, I think Kavos is going to swing and only swing if he has to, and he shouldn't swing.
Dude, you were at a point though. I think times are different, man. You were at a point where Keem was having like a comeback redemption tale, right?
Yeah,
you've already built him up.
Yeah.
Right? Keem's at the point, man. He's got so many. There's this hate train towards Keem right now in commentary, especially among the smaller guys, that is so prevalent and relevant. If Kavos makes some shit, it's gonna fucking blow up.
Could be.
The dude hasn't changed at all since 2016. Keem's whole thing in 2016 is, I'm not the guy I was in 2014, 2013, 2015.
Yeah.
Keem's he's the same dude he's always been, right?
Yeah.
And him doing this shit, to me, this is like you're asking to get drilled again by everybody.
But I mean, do you see what he posted?
So many people have his back right now.
Do you see what he posted in my chat though?
No.
I mean, he's literally posted in my chat, I'm a touchable, you can't do anything. So, and that was pretty much his attitude prior to Baited. Yeah. And maybe you're right, but I don't know. I don't want to see minus 100, 500 days for Kavos. I want him to get out of that and then go make fucking hit pieces on other people. I mean, because that's what he does. Let's face it. That's what he does. I'm not criticizing
him. He's like BuzzFeed rated.
Yeah,
R.
he's right. Yeah, he's our radar BuzzFeed in a lot of ways. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. And to be perfectly honest with you,
no,
we might need a guy like that down the road. And if it keeps people in line, then that's
yeah. We need a guy like that right now.
Right now,
I think he needs to fucking swing back.
I think we needed a guy like him when he first came up and started swinging it. Alex and no Spartans, or Wild Spartans. I think that at that time, they needed to swung on, and I think they adjusted. So, but I don't think everything that he does is going to make him look. Keem's got a longer, more drilled-in fan base. Everything that Kavos does is going to make him look like he's salty and bitter, and sort of like Ninja does, unappreciative. And that's the biggest thing that Keem's got going against him, because Ninja really looks like the bad guy in this situation. So far, Kavos is good. But let me tell you something.
Ninja is the bad guy in this situation.
Keem will recognize that, and he will try to turn it around. I promise you. So that's why he shouldn't do it. That's my opinion.
I disagree, but sure.
All right. Let's end it. Thanks, news team.
No problem.
Yeah. That was a good show, dude.
Yeah.
Ninja's
Hold on a
fucking
second.
crazy.
Hey,
sure.
gay retard.
Oh.
You like being on the show?
Is this the pancakes guy?
No.
Bummer.
No. You're on the show. You happy?
Yeah, I am.
Good. Now you're off. Bye. Have a good one. All right, let's call it a day. Thank you, Sub Peach. Good. Thomas needs to speak to Great Leafy and some others to attack Keem. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Let's leave that one in 2016.
This is the almighty
Thank you, Cheetah.
Independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read the Migos to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a
Where are you, Real Talk? What?
I said.
Why the fuck you stream that shit?
I don't know.